Yes. Hello, hello, and welcome to the first day of the rest of our lives, right? And I'd love to be an invitation to these lovely ladies who are here and who will be transliterating, which is a little different the way we say it in Access Consciousness than translating. It's their vibration in their download. And don't tell them I say this, but often they actually transliterate something that I am about to say because they're connected with my mind or my vibe. Yes. And so in Access, one word, we say one word is verbal, and at least 10 other words are energetic. So we will be playing with, maybe we'll be playing with that today. And we'll be doing these little short ones about once a week. Yes. So please, we have the Czech translation, we have the Portuguese translation, and we have the Turkish translation. CPT. CPT. So who would like to go first? Give your name, come into the English room a minute. Or you can do that in your area. Give your name and where you are and yeah, who you are. How does it get any better than this? All right. So who? Yes, okay. Go. Come on into the English room and then we'll yeah. So this is Maria di Fatima, but she's called Fatima. And your name, did you tell them? I said it, but did you tell them? Oh, great. Awesome. All right. So who is next? Muge or Katerina? Yes. All right. What do you get? Muge, Katerina, Muge, come. You. All right. And the lovely Katerina. Yes. Okay, great. So thank you. And any questions anyone has, you can put in there and yeah, we will have a look at them. And also, really, how often are we asking questions, right? And how often are our bodies giving us the response? Are we hearing our bodies? Do we know what our bodies are telling us? So that's a little bit about what we will be talking about. And also, I'll be sharing with you some other things. So let's just give a little applause to these lovely ladies for being here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes. All right. Pen. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's a amazing, amazing grace. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. How did we get so lucky? Yeah. All right. So today, my I'm Guest Thomas. Doing I'm doing a lot of things, but more than what I'm doing, I'm being. And how often do we not necessarily recognize who and what we're being? So there's so many um, tools to share. And today was lovely. I don't know if you know about accessconsciousness.com. Gary Douglas, the founder of Access Consciousness, and his daughter, uh, Grace Douglas, she just did a live, and it was translated into different languages. And she's doing an advanced body class, but she also does really some things about children. And it's a beautiful energy. It's quite clear energy, and it is a period of life where there are changes going on. You know, there's transformations going on. And sometimes we may identify those changes as uncomfortable, but please know any moment you are feeling uncomfortable, there is something transforming. Anytime you are feeling illness or not good, my suggestion always is to ask your body, right? Even if it's not your body feeling good, even if it's your mind or something showing up, ask your body, because your body is not mental, okay? Your body has so many vibrations in it, you know, molecules and cells, right? Water, right? Energy. That's all over the planet and beyond. So when we are really aware that there is something going on that is not comfortable, ask your body. There's so many things you can ask your body, okay? One of the really, I call it an easy one, is body, truth. Truth, is this the change I have been asking for? That's showing up in a different way than I ever imagined? Truth, yes. Truth, no. And how does a yes show up for you? How does a no show up for you? There's not a right way or a wrong way for it to show up for you, but to really recognize that, wow, my body, my being is saying yes. Yes. And now there's something drilling here. That's so funny. So everything that we are not being aware of, that we are actually being resistant, and resist. Please recognize that there is a resistance. And please do not make you wrong. As I always say, there is no one that does you better than you. You are the best version of you ever. So if you're feeling resistant or angry or wrong, take a moment. Take a moment and ask the question I just said. Is there a change showing up in a way that makes me feel wrong? Is there, that's one question. Is there something I have been asking for? Maybe not mentally, maybe energetically, that is showing up and I am not, up until now, receiving it. And all these questions, right? Just ask truth. Yes, truth. No. What shows up as a yes for you is easy to see, to feel, to receive. You can ask yourself questions if you don't really get a yes or don't really get a no. You can ask yourself questions. Truth, my physical body is sitting down. Truth, yes. Truth, no. Truth, my body is physically present here on planet Earth. Truth, yes. Truth, no. Things that are really clear. In Access Consciousness, we don't really say, I am physically present here on planet Earth, because when we say I, we're not really talking about our physical form. We may be talking about our energies or the entities or the vibration, and we might be on Mars or Jupiter or Venus. So we might get a no, right? It might not feel light. But when you say my physical form, my physical body, right? And you might even want to touch it and take a breath in. Truth. Is my physical body sitting down? And see how it shows up for you. Please ask yourself that question right now. Truth. Is my physical body sitting down? Truth, yes. Truth, no. Right? And see what the difference is between the yes and the no. And then you can also say, truth, my body, physical body is here, present on planet Earth. Truth, yes. Truth, no. And you can say, in my hands, I have 5 or 4, depends on how many fingers in my left hand. I have fingers. Truth, yes. Truth, no. I actually got a no on that. 4. Oh, I have 5. Okay. I have 5. See how yes and no shows up for you quite easily. Truth, my name, the name I was born with, because we might have a different name at the moment. We might have a different name at the moment. Truth, yes. Truth, no. Right? So just choose to quote unquote understand or recognize what a yes and what a no is for you. Yeah, exactly. And what is it, right? What is it that you and your body have been asking for that can and will change the world? So that's just a couple of ways to play with getting a yes and a no. For me, quite often when I get a yes, I feel like that, right? Quite often when it's a no, I feel a little bit low. It might show up in a different way for you. And ask when you get those 3 or 4 questions. I think if that's in my 7 steps book. It's a very small book in 20 different languages. You can find it on acpublishing.com, and it's very low. It's like €10, $12. I demanded it be a very low price so that people can communicate with themselves flawlessly. 7 steps to flawless communication. And I wrote right in there ways that you can connect with you. Okay. Recognizing what's unique and different about you. In Access, we say we're 90 or 99% the same as other people, right? But what is the difference that actually, if you're willing to engage with and play with, and even if it's not comfortable, it can be an activation of the motivation and the change that the world is asking for, knocking on your door, inviting you to be the gift to the planet and receive the gifts. Okay? In Access, we have something called a clearing statement. It doesn't have to make sense, it's actually vibrational, right? So everything that does not allow us, or as I always say, up until yesterday or up until now, has not allowed us to recognize why we're here on planet Earth, to recognize when we are not present with our bodies, right? Because our bodies are inside of us. They're a bit physical and smaller than the infinite beings that we are, right? So everything that does not allow us to engage with those bodies and to communicate with those bodies and to recognize why we're here, what we came here for, and what we can and will activate that will give us joy. It may not be easy, but it can be with ease when you're connected with your body. It may not be happiness or, giggly, but it can be joy, which is a vibration. And it allows you to communicate in a very different way, right? When you are present and connected with your body and also with the earth. Yeah. And that is glory, but it's an exuberant expression of life and living. So the clearing statement, everything, everything that up until now or up until yesterday has not allowed us to play with our bodies, with our beings, with the world, with our magic. Let's destroy that resistance. Uncreate, right? Shift that creation of, you know, being so, you know, active mentally. Let's destroy and uncreate that mental business and invite our bodies, our beings, our minds, our everything to life and living. And everything that does not allow that up until now, destroy and uncreate it. Times a godzillion, Allah zillion, Buddha zillion, Shiva zillion. Right and wrong, good and bad. Clearing statement. POC and POD, point of creation, point of destruction. All 100. 50 here, 50 there, right? Shorts, boys, povads, bases and creations, bases and the creations and the bases, and the beyonds, right? Not beyond like that, beyonds when you stop. Everything that is, right and wrong, good and bad, POC and POD, all 100 short boys, povads, creations, bases, and beyonds. Yes. So it's lovely. Anyone that works for you doesn't have to be with me, doesn't have to be with, anyone else, just everyone that actually opens up something. Had a lovely today with Grace Douglas and Andrew Gardella, who's amazing also. And we've been together all these years, and I love that they were doing also a free Zoom today. And so, what is it that we can zoom into and zoom out of that our bodies are inviting us to be and do? Everything, everything that your body is communicating to you. On the count of three, body, body, body, body, body, body, body. On the count of three, let's connect with our bodies in a different way. 1, 2, and 3. One, two, and three. Eins, zwei, vier. Eins, zwei, vier. Uno, dos, tres. Un, deux, trois. Uno, due, tre. How do we say that in Czech? Iet. Iet na.
Yeah, you don't need
Dva.
translation.
Dva. Dva.
1, 2, 3. По-русски.
In Portuguese? It's so great to hear it in a different language. It's so great to hear it in a different language sometimes because therefore you're not mentally thinking about it. You know what I mean? Go. Oh, tres. Dois, tres. Let's do it slowly. Um, dois, tres. Un, dos, tres. Arigato. Shukran. All right. And Muge, how would we say that in Turkish? Ah, again, bir, iki, üç, üç, iki, üç. Ha, iki, üç. Anyone else have a different language they would like to say that in? So everything that does not or has not, thank you, ladies. Teşekkürler. Grazie, merci. Everything that does not allowed us up until now to perceive, know, be, and receive our magic and our bodies gift to us. We destroy and uncreate all that, please. Truth, yes. Truth, no. Right and wrong, good and bad, buck and pod, all 100, all 100. Shorts, boys, Bovads, creations, bases, and beyonds. And all the beyonds, right? And beyonds, I really love this. I know you may all know it, but beyond is like beyond the sea, someone waiting for me, happy to be beyond the sea. Beyond is like an expansion, right? But this clearing statement is beyonds with a Z. So it's like we're thinking we're going beyond, and then beyond Z stops us. So what is it that you have been thinking that's going on with your body, or with your business, or with your relationships, or with your money, or with your kids, or your animals, or with your house, or with your country or city, or with your life, or anything else, and anything else you can put in there. What is it that up until now we've thought has been going on? Body, body, body. Are you trying to communicate something to me? Are you sharing something with me? Are you aware of something that now is the time to connect so that I can perceive it in a different way? Know it. Know it. Not think it. Know it in a very clear way. Be it. I don't have to do it. I can do it. But first, let me be it. Let me be the change I'm asking for so that it will show up in a different way. And let me receive. Invite me to receive all of the awareness together we have. Thank you, body. Thank you for being present here on planet Earth. Thank you for being present with me And this is one of the things in my 3-day body classes I invite you to say. And especially on day 2. Body, body, body. I'll do my best to be present with you today. Your body never judges you. You may judge your body, or you may have up until now. You may have defined your body, right? But what is the change that we have been asking for? That when we connect with our bodies, we get clarity on it. And let's see who shows up in our lives, what shows up in our lives, what we become aware of after this short call. Yeah. All right. Anyone that has defined themselves, please, there's no definition. There's just a recognition. And you can do that with your body. You can have so much fun with your body. We will have tomorrow this thing about bodies and dancing with the riches of your life. It will be a bit late for um, Europe, but it will be in the Brazil or the U.S. or anything in South America. It'll be 6 p.m., which in Europe it's 11 p.m. 6 to 8 p.m. But we will do it again next week when I'm again in Europe. And dancing with the riches of your life in all the various areas. It's just an introduction to that. And we are the riches of our lives. And how do we know? And where do we come out? So, any questions that you might have, you can jump on the Zoom, or if you're in, um, Brazil, you can come live in Sao Paulo to that event from 6 to 8. I'll be doing the foundation with my buddy, um, and we will then do this Dancing with Riches. So I hope that life and living is enjoyable for you. And there's so many funny ways to talk and communicate only with you, only with your body, not with anyone else, and have a laughter that will actually invite you to be alive, not just living, but alive. Yes. All right. Anything anyone would like to add or ask, please let me know. Yes. Amores, do you have, do you have, do you have gallery? Yeah, let me know. Yes. Awesome. Awesome. Ladies, how's your bodies now? Muge, Katerina? How are you? Same, different? Again, awesome. Awesome. So let's take a breath in together, please. And a breath out. And a breath in. See how much far down that can go. And a breath out. And a breath in. Hold it in for a moment. Hello, body. Hello, body. Hello, body. And a breath out. Thank you for being with me today, body. Thank you for always being with me. And for the moment, I'm with you. How does it get any better than that? And what else is possible? All right. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. We have lots of 3-day body classes coming. Thank you. So we'll have one in Brasilia in the beginning of August, and one in Czech Republic in October, and one in Izmir in Turkey in October as well, the second weekend, and also in the meantime in Italy and Rome and in yeah, different places. So you can find those on accessconscious.com/Cass Thomas, or even on cassthomas.com. And you don't have to attend anything. You just be present energetically, and it'll be such a contribution. So thank you for being the contribution that the world is asking for, and you are being. Thank you. Arigato gozaimasu. Merci. Gracias. Ciao, belle. Ciao, belle. Ciao, ciao, ciao.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Oh la
Teşekkür
la, my
ederiz.
girl, there she is. Oh my
Teşekkür.
gosh, I didn't see you, Mamacita. Teşekkür ederim. Oh my gosh.
Hello.
That's my sister
Teşekkürler.
from another mister.
Hello. Hello.
Hello, hello. Oh la la. Great. And yoga. Anyone who wants yoga, she's doing it.
Evet.
Yes, yes. And
Ay,
you guys
aynı anda iki Zoom'dayım şu an.
expand our zone.
Aynı anda iki yerde olmak.
Yes.
Sihirin kendisi. Ben bu sihrin ilhamını Kestomas'tan aldım. BF olur olmaz Kestomas'la yolum buluştu ve benim bedenimle bağlantı kurmama, ilk o bağlantıyı, o sevinci, o heyecanı bana yaşatan Kes. Varlığına şükran, katkına şükran. Seni burada misafir etmek ve bu alanda seni kimlerle buluşturup onların da hayatına dokunabiliriz. Umut Hocam'la birlikte ve biz ev sahibiyiz. Çok heyecanlıyız bu buluşturmayı yapmak için. Çünkü benim hayatımı değiştirdin. Kendimle bilinçle daha fazla buluşmama hediye oldun, katkı oldun. Şimdi neler mümkün? Seni burada ağırlamaktan son derecede mutluyum. Kimler bizimle olur? Kimlerle seni buluşturabiliriz? Çok heyecan verici. İzmir ve Türkiye ve dünya nasıl bu kadar şanslı oldu? Olduğun hediyeye, sihre şükran duyuyorum. Teşekkür ederim.
Thank you. Thank you, darling. Thank you. Teşekkür ederim. All
Teşekkür
right.
ediyorum. Çok teşekkür ediyorum.
Yes. All right. Anyone else? Anything? We will connect again. Bye bye.
Teşekkürler.
Teşekkürler. Teşekkür ederim. Hayrarara.
Teşekkürler.
Teşekkür ederim. Hayrarara.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. All
Çok
right.
merci.
Merci. Merci.
Merci.
We will.
Teşekkür ederim.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Bye bye. I will.
Au revoir.
I want to thank you, everybody, for shining
C'est
your
très belle.
light on me. You gave me someone that really loves me. I owe my thanks to thee. All right. There we go. Oh, yes. Yes. Yes. All right. We'll see you soon. Again.